All right, what's going on? It is Saturday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. Um, but I'm not bringing you guys an April Fool's joke. What happened was basically Donald Trump is indicted by the Manhattan grand jury on criminal allegations that he paid Stormy Daniels about $130,000 in hush money. So Stormy Daniels is a porn star claiming that her and Donald Trump have hooked up back in 2006, she's saying. So I guess it's, given the time we're in, it's like kind of similar to that whole, Me Too era. So this is kind of coming about, something happening in 2006 and now coming back in 2016 and I guess now in 2023. So this is definitely going to have somewhat of an impact regarding sentiment on Donald Trump in, for his 2024 election. So is this a witch hunt or is this justified? I'm definitely, I don't know. It just seems like a witch hunt to me. This kind of reminds me back to the Brett Kavanaugh days, back in what was it, 2018, 2019, when Trump appointed Brett Kavanaugh, and there was that whole incident. I wasn't really paying too much attention to it, but I know a lot of people were, and what eventually happened was, Kavanaugh, despite all the allegations, was ended up nominated and appointed as a Supreme Court justice, which is absolutely insane, just given what's going on. So it's ridiculous. I don't know how I don't know how Donald Trump just goes through all of this. It's pretty insane. Just maintaining his composure, maintaining his frame, just all throughout. Just whatever happens to him, he's pretty solid in taking things, and he's just taking this as political blasphemy or a witch hunt. So he's taking it strong. He's taking it head on. He has his lawyers, he has his administration. He knows exactly what to do. So I don't know. I don't anticipate this. I don't really anticipate too much happening of this, but I mean, anything can happen. Anything can go wrong. Anything can happen. Anything can be brought up that none of us know yet. So Donald Trump being indicted. So he did not commit any crime. We will vigorously fight this political prosecution in court. That was said in a joint statement. Political persecution and election interference at the highest level in history. So I mean, the timing of this is right. 2024 election campaign. It's it's crazy. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Um, but I think this is always gonna be the case. I think those in office are going to, especially those that are just not liked by the media, or those that are just, those that are just out there, are going to see some type of repercussions or some type of ramifications based on some of the things that they've done in the past. So pretty crazy. So the indictment comes after years of investigation by the district attorney's office, which charged two companies that are part of the Trump organization with a 15-year tax fraud scheme. The companies were found guilty last year and ordered to pay more than $1.6 million in penalty and fines. A key witness in all of this is Michael Cohen, which is Trump's former lawyer and fixer. So Cohen, remember, Cohen pleaded guilty in federal court in 2018 to making the illegal payment to Daniels for the principal purpose of influencing the 2016 presidential campaign election, and said he did so at Trump's direction, and he was sentenced to 3 years in prison for that and other crimes, whatever those other crimes are. Trump has acknowledged that he repaid Cohen the $130,000 but maintained the payment was legal. Trump tweeted back in 2018 that the money was not from the campaign and that the deal had been a private contact between two parties known as an NDA. So, man, you can pay someone and you can make them sign all these things, but I mean, stuff like this can always happen. She can just say me too or whatever, and I think mainstream media or whatever is just gonna take the victim's side. They're not gonna take the one, basically the one who has power, or basically the one who is against the narrative. So I mean, if you're living in somewhere that lives more liberally, that leans more left, more liberally, you're going to see this type of news, and you're going to see, positive reaction from this type of news. I mean, this type of news definitely showed up on Apple notifications if you have an Apple product, that Trump is the first one to be facing criminal charges as president. So they're definitely looking to make him look like a really bad guy. So it's pretty safe to say that tech also leans very left. Companies like Meta, companies like Google, companies like Apple, they're it's pretty clear what the culture is at those type of companies, and what your political leanings should essentially be based on how those type of companies conduct business. So basically, that's my whole spiel about Donald Trump and his facing criminal allegations. Hope you liked it. Hope I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you next time.